What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Movie Rockin' Reviews. Now, a few weeks ago when I was doing a review on my Incinerator Trooper helmet, you might have noticed in the background this. Well, I managed to put it there because when I got my Incinerator Trooper helmet, because I also had the standard Stormtrooper helmet, the Shadow Trooper helmet, the Shock Trooper helmet, and when I got the Incinerator Trooper, I ended up with 4 Trooper helmets. And I don't know if you can see here in the background or not, um, here's here's a little bit of it back this way. Like you see the Shock Trooper and the Incinerator Trooper, and you barely do see the Shadow Trooper helmet, and that's where the standard Stormtrooper helmet goes as well. He knows the 6-inch figures in the background. Um, and but the Sandtrooper on the Dewback, it's only going to be there for a little while because I did pre-order the Boba Fett prototype helmet. I'll be getting it sometime in the fall. I'm not exactly sure when, but whenever I do get it, I will be doing a movie rockin' review on it, and it's going to go up here with my other helmets. Like I'll have to replace the Poe Dameron helmet with it, and when I do that, I'm gonna move the Poe Dameron helmet over to where the Sandtrooper on the Dewback is right now, and and then I'm gonna take the Sandtrooper on the Dewback to my other place. All right, let's get on with the review, shall we? So again, before I take everything apart, I'll show you the Sandtrooper and the Dewback and show you how nice it looks. Yeah, I mean, it's got some amazing detail to it. I love it. Alright, I'll show you the figure. Really nice. Articulation on the legs. And, of course, you got the little staff that they carry. And the blaster. Yeah, and you notice all the dirt on there. I really do love that a lot. Absolutely nice. Now I noticed, like in the movies, they didn't have the little stripes on these gray things on their cheeks, and they put them on here, which is okay. I really do love this figure a lot. And the thing does come off, and I've never showed you this because I never take my figures out of the package, but the only reason why I have this figure out of the package is because for the Dewback. And here in the back, you notice this little hole right here. Yeah, that's exactly why that little hole is there, because they have it on all the Black Series Stormtroopers. All right, now I'll show you the Dewback. Now here's the Dewback right here. Yeah, I really do love the reptilian skin. And it's got the saddle up here. Yeah, the saddle can be removed. Now, they have made other Sandtroopers and Dewbacks back in the day, and the very first one they made, which was in the vintage line, um, um, they did make those, but the Dewback obviously didn't look as nice and detailed as this. And for the Sandtrooper, they used a regular Sandtrooper. I mean a regular Stormtrooper. They didn't make Kenner didn't make Sandtroopers back in the day, and the way you put the trooper in is like the vintage one had a little hole, and you just stick the stormtrooper right down there. I mean, they must have not had this kind of articulation back in the day. I own a few of the Kenner vintage figures from the retro collection, but I do not take those out of the packages. Um, and Now we move on to the Power of the Force when the special editions came out. Now they did make the Dewback a little bit more detailed, and they did make they actually did use an actual Sandtrooper, and Kenner did make these because Kenner was still making them back in the day, and and they did use an actual Sandtrooper. And the thing about it is, I don't know if you remember this or not, but they made all the action figures looked buff and muscular, even Leia. And you might have seen that Leia looked like that she had a monkey face. It was like a monkey dressed up as Princess Leia. And um the and it wasn't as nice as this, but the mouth did open up, which is what it does on here. Now the Black Series one. So yeah, this is the nicest one. The mouth does open up, and not only the mouth opens up, but there's articulation on the tongue. You might be able to barely see it, but there is articulation on the tongue. Yeah, I really love this thing a lot, and I'm glad to have this with my Trooper collection, at least until I have to put my Poe Dameron helmet up there. Well, that about wraps it up for today. I hope you can find the Movie Rocker on Facebook. I hope you like, subscribe, as well as ring that bell for more Movie Rockin' reviews. Party on, rock on, and may the Force be with you. Yeah!